Alright everybody, welcome to the week 1 of the FG Tuning weekly release videos. Well, here's the first week. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you what we got to offer. First car I tuned this week was a B-Class 500 Pi 3000 GT. And I'm here to tell you this thing is a gem to take online and race with. Gets off the line amazingly fast. In fact, I ran a few drag runs with it, and in the eighth mile comes up in 8:13 86 miles an hour, and the quarter is 12:8 at 107. Now for B class, that is a very fast car, very fast. The handling is superior. You don't get the push from an all-wheel drive vehicle. I know it has a lot of weight on the front end, but you don't get that at all. And the rear end rarely, that's not even the word to use. The rear end will never step out with you. Great car. You're going to love it. Next up, I have a No Aero C425 Subaru Legacy. I spent a lot of time on this car. Probably tuned it for 2.5 to 3 hours. For a No Aero car, the level of grip this thing has is phenomenal, really. Of course, being a No Aero car, it's more suited for medium to long tracks. Long sweeping corners does a great job at. Has a high top speed. It'll run 164 miles an hour in a C-Class car. Not many C-Class cars will run that, I can assure you that. You will love this car. It's got plenty of downloads. Next up, I've got a Lexus ISF tune, and I know for a fact people are loving this car. It's a No Aero car. It's B-Class. It's got 117 downloads at the time of making this video. So grab it while you still can, because I'll probably take it down once it gets to about 250 downloads, just because that's a little ridiculous. You know, we don't want everybody to have the car, right? Right. Next up, an A-Class 600 Camaro SS. You want to be able to put the power down in a rear-wheel drive car? This is the car for you. The rear end rarely steps out. Rarely is actually a word I can use, because it's got quite a bit of power. I think it's 436 horsepower is what it has. But the way it puts that power down, if you treat this car with respect and come out of corners, you know, not going full throttle but kind of easing on the throttle, not many cars can take this car. It has a lot of grunt on the straightaways, of course, and a lot of bottom end power, really, because of the amount of torque this engine produces. It's a great car to take online, and I know there's a lot of good looking paint jobs for Camaro SS's, so I would grab it while you can. Those are the cars that I mainly worked on this week. Wanted to let you all know about it. Of course, I have some others. I've got a R33 Skyline called the Downhill Demon, tuned for Fujimi Kaido. It's been on there for a while. I have a No Aero Celica GT4 for B class. It's been on there for a little while. But I just wanted to go over the highlights. Next week, we'll be releasing our first official release car. I don't know if any of you remember, in Forza 2, FG Tuning, which is my garage, came out with a car called the Liqui Moly BMW M3. We've recreated it in Forza 3. It's a great car. You're all going to love it. I'll give you more details when that happens. On the auction house side of things, I've been putting up some B-Class... lost my train of thought. B-Class Datsun Z cars. You know, the old Z cars, 69 Fairlady Z is what it is in this game. It's a great car. Already got a good looking paint job on it. It's 175 grand on the auction house. You'll know it's mine because it'll say my name. So go check it out. You guys have a great week. Enjoy the cars, and I'll be back next week.